another game and another loss for the Titans. Make that 4 straight after you miraculously, and I mean miraculously, took down the Arizona Cardinals. But you went in, you played against the San Diego, played against the Los Angeles Chargers earlier today, and they take you down 27-20. You had a great first half, but once again, it proved that second half adjustments were not there whatsoever. Welcome into Titans Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. At first, it was looking like the Titans might pull off the upset, and they did everything that I specifically say to do on my preview video earlier this week, and I said that you were going to have to absolutely blitz, and I mean blitz the living hell out of Justin Herbert. Because in this game, the Titans had a major opportunity. They got to Justin Herbert 6 times. 6 times. Joe Alt, unfortunately, went down with a high ankle sprain. They're saying that he might need surgery. It's pretty much over for him, but you had the opportunity. You came out firing with a pick 6 from Cody Barton. You were up 7-0. And then you ended up going in and you had a punt return for touchdown to make it 14. But overall, your defense played great, which is a shocker because remember what we talked about with that secondary with Jalen Armour-Davis and Samuel Omac? Because you traded away Roger McCreary. You traded away Jarvis Brownlee Jr. And L'Jarius Sneed is on IR. Cam Ward, he wasn't good. He wasn't bad. I mean, 12 for 21, 145 yards, no passing touchdowns. He did end his streak of an intercepting per game, but just overall, it felt like this was just another badly coached game. Justin Herbert looked like a normal guy, 19 for 29, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and you had your opportunity to win this game. But do you realize how bad the offense was? You did not score a touchdown on offense. You couldn't stop the run. The Chargers finished 30 carries for 131 yards. Herbert had a 30-yard big run, which also happens over and over and over. But it seems like every time the Titans just got a drive going, it completely, and I mean completely collapsed. I don't know what is left to say or left for the Titans to do at this point. Jihad Ward had 2.5 sacks. And I've been saying you were out with 4 defensive starters. You were without Arden Key. You were without Jeffrey Simmons. You were without Xavier Woods. L'Jarius Sneed. And the defense still stood up. It was 20-17 at halftime. And you're thinking the Titans have a big opportunity, especially at home. But there's one specific drive and the game where you're looking like, oh, this is great. The Titans have an opportunity with 1st and goal, and you could not score. Why are you running the ball over and over and over at the 1-yard line with Tony Pollard? And I like Tony Pollard. I've said Tony Pollard is a solid running back, but Tony Pollard doesn't have the strength. Tony Pollard cannot bulldoze your way. You also have Cam Ward, who's a little bit bigger guy. If you watch the Raiders-Jaguars game, Trevor Lawrence is tall and skinny, but he took that ball and just jumped over on 4th and goal. Like back-to-back plays, you ran it with Tony Pollard. You didn't try to throw it. You didn't try QB sneak. That's coaching right there. And then the Chargers went 99 yards in 15 plays, and they took off 9 minutes off the play clock. You could have went in with a 24-17 lead, or 24-20 lead, but you shot yourself in the foot. The Titans, they suffered today. Titans really suffered today. And I'm not even going to, you got to be better on offense. You have to be better on offense. And now what does this mean? Well, I'll ask you guys. Once again, we'll ask it every single week. Should the Titans start tanking? You let me know down in the comments section. You go into the bye week, which is what you needed. You're 1-8. Considered the worst team in football. The worst team in football. The Jets look better than you. I think it's time for a fire sale. It is time for a fire sale. The NFL trade deadline is 2 days away, and you've already traded away both your cornerbacks. You're taking calls on basically everybody. You saw the rumors, if you guys keep up with the Tennessee Titans, T'Vondre Sweat is on the trade block. They're not looking to trade him away, but definitely answering calls. And I think someone could really use him. Someone like the Baltimore Ravens could call up and be like, hey, we want T'Vondre Sweat, and send over a pick. I think the fire sale's coming, and I think the Titans are going to make a bunch of moves. I think Arden Key might be gone. I think Kevin Zeitler might be gone. The fire sale is upon us. And you made Mike McCoy your interim head coach. But this is not the move for him. I know, like, it really wasn't saying like, oh, he has a chance to become the Titans' next head coach. But just another day where you kind of just are questioning the decisions he's making. The offense. Cam Ward went into this game throwing all over teams. And you only passed the ball 21 times? It's not like they went off in the run game. Tajay Spears had 26 rushing yards. Tony Pollard had 56. You couldn't do shit on offense. Titans 1-9 on third down. And the penalties were a problem. 7 penalties for 60 yards. It's a bad team, but you have decisions to make on your future, because I still think you should build around Cam Ward. Cam Ward was only sacked 4 times. The offensive line, it's not great, but you also just didn't pass a lot. It felt like they were just, once again, way, way, way too conservative. And that's why you lose games. Good teams find ways to win games. Chargers were down at one point. You let up a pick 6 and you let up a punt return. But guess what? On a weak defense that the Chargers have, and I showed you the stats. Multiple teams had 300-plus yards against this team. And the Titans on Sunday had a total of 233. That's not going to win you football games. And now you're 1-8, and I think you should just tank the rest of the season. Get the first pick overall, trade it away, get multiple draft picks because you already have your quarterback. You could trade down to like 7-8, get a good draft pick, figure out your head coach, and go from there. The Titans are a bad team. You cover the spread. Does it really matter? You had a chance to win this game and upset the Chargers. Chargers did not play well today. But another loss. What did the Titans do from now? Go down in the comments section and keep up with us. We got the trade deadline coming. We got you covered here on Titans Today, so make sure you hit that sub button. And as always, tighten up.